Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Online Stormblood. In the last episode, we had a little sequence where we saw Alphino's ship that he was using to fly to the Garlean capital come under attack by members of the Emperor's Guard and be shot down over the burn. Led to a subsequent battle where we had to fight off the Imperial troops, and we ended up running into a mysterious figure who only referred to himself as Shadow Hunter, if I recall correctly. So, interesting to see who that is. And we had a meeting with Thancred where he reported that he received just a message through the emergency link shell that Alphino had set up for covert operatives. That, you know, the only words you can make out was the burn, so we now know that Alphino is trapped or somehow stranded in the burn. He did not make it to the Imperial capital, so we are back in Doma to investigate what it would take for us to head into the burn to see if we can't find and assist Alphino. So, that is where we are at. So, let's go ahead and have a chat with the Stola here. And then I guess we're going to be ended up talking with Heon at some point. So, you still are. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Right, because she's out here investigating the, Kojin's primals. So, thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Well, well, two faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of ether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now, he brought me one of his recent finds. It was precisely as he described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the D-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We will be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to, I think. The sight of a Mikote with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report that I have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an ether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So, the fact that they were objects of worship is the key? They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief? Correct. Such sacred relics as the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner, Yotsuyu being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished to the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know not that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics and crystals, as if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that which may be perused in a report. Has something happened to Alphino? give her the rundown. I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Stola. I should be glad of your help, truly. Alright, now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Heon. Alice puts on a brave face, but she has little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kienkan. Alright, so let's go ahead and have another chat with Heon and see what he has to suggest as far as getting to the burn. Alright, Lord Heon is expecting you. Yeah, we're going to show us in. Alright, greetings, my friend. Alice has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn, of all places. Alright, what do I want? Do I want any food? No, we'll just take the silver pieces. Alright, feel the burn. An obvious reference. Okay. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Garlean history. Every child of the Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant past, it was a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summoning saw it bled dry of ether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that primals had wrought that Emperor Solus was spurred to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The Burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphino might have gone there? Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the route to Garlemald, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered some manner of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alice. We have no choice but to take our search to the Burn. Given the considerable distances involved, 'tis best we went by bird. Ayame and I have our yoles. Yugiri, will you ready falcons for the others? Alright, I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce, there is an overlook. Pray join us there once you have seen to your preparations. Alright. Near the House of the Fierce. And it's probably best to just teleport over to the House of the Fierce and proceed from there. Alright, which direction do we need to go that way? And there is the overlook in question. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There is no civilization to speak of for 100 malms in all directions. Take care you do not lose your way. And the burn is now accessible. It is a duty we have to proceed into with the duty finder. I did not realize that it was this close. Okay. Well, I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and queue in and see what we get. I've never tanked this dungeon before, so at least I don't remember ever tanking it. Maybe I have. Don't know. Well, we're tanking it now. The burn. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and wait time, 16 minutes. Ooh, hope it doesn't take that long. Yeah. Well, I'll go ahead and pause recording here while I wait for a party to form. And once we are ready, I will be back. Hopefully, if it goes too long, then we may just have to end things here. But hopefully not. Well, we've already got another DPS, so Hopefully the healer shows up soon, and we can get this thing going quickly. Alright. So, for now, I'll be back in a bit. Alright. Looks like we are ready to go. Let's go ahead and commence. And let's run it. Hopefully the DPS isn't asleep. There we go. And it was just over 16 minutes, so that average timer turned out to be right.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
Everyone, land where you can! We must wait out the storm!
Alright, make sure that we're in Defiance. We are. Alright. Let's go ahead and get to it. Kind of take it slow for the moment here. All right, there we go. Yep, this is actually where the wall is. Okay. Alright, boulder out of the way. I think I'll probably do a larger pull here, so... Oh. Alright, I'll go ahead and push forward. Get that. Come on, over here. There we are. Pull them back so that not everybody is sitting in those boulders. Lost control of this guy. Alright, here we go. Okay, first boss. I don't quite remember the specifics, but should pick it up as we go. Probably going to line of sight something on those crystal pillars. Yep, there. And the pillars are going to explode. Okay. Alright, then he's going to do a donut AoE. Alright. Alright, let's see. Oh, I accidentally got too close to that. Yeah, because you don't want to hit those things with any AoEs, because it'll cause them to explode, and then it'll make line of sighting this stuff complicated. But it's almost dead, so we're good. Alright, we don't need any of this stuff. Good. These are some elegant ruins. Interesting. So evidently this area was habitable during the time of the Alligans. Alright, I want to pull them there a little bit. Oh. Alright, those guys are down. Pass on that loot. Looks like someone interrupted that. Alright, good. Okay, and more elegant stuff. Alright, they're all down. And here's our defective drone. Just charge right on in, get started. Alright. What you need to do is you need to look for the one that's smoking, and that is the one you want to stand in the line of, because that's the one that's not going to charge. Blades. I think they're gonna go across. Yes, they're gonna go across like that. Okay. We're rolling through these guys pretty quick. All right, so back outside again. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these worms as well. Oh, we're missing one. There we go. Okay. Make sure that I'm picking everybody up. All right, good. Sure I pass on this stuff. Don't need any of that. So I'm already wearing better gear than all of it. So. This is the gear from the next expansion. Make sure I secure those guys. Let's grab this one. These. Try not to get hit by the AoEs. Alright, there we go. Royal Volunteers Choker of Healing. We don't need that either. Pass it. Alright. Mist Dragon. I do have a Dragoon here, so I do need to be somewhat mindful. Of positioning here. Make sure you break anybody out who gets trapped. My dragon is dissolved into mist. Try and destroy these things. Because that AoE is growing and will continue to grow as long as any of those things are still up. Drag it away from that. Equilibrium. Gotta be careful with this. Whoop. There we go. Uh-oh, healer died. We're gonna have to kill it quick. Dragons disappeared into the mist. I don't happen to have... Ah! I want equilibrium. Oh! Oh boy. Well, we got it. I don't know why it wasn't letting me use the Phoenix down. It was a one situation where that would have come in useful. Oh well. We got it done. I'll commend the healer anyway. Alright, let's head on out and watch cutscene, I'm guessing.
Ah, there you are. Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I had begun to despair of finding you again.
Do you recognize the crashed ship over yonder? Mistress Eorzea and I briefly inspected it. It is the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
But there was no sign of him, nor of Maxima and his people.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area. These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard. Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphinaud is his prisoner?
We don't know that yet.
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphinaud is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphinaud is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Alright, well, we found the crash site, but no sign of Alphinaud, the people we're looking for, and the desert would have long erased any trail, so we just have to leave it for now. Alright, let's talk to Heon. That was a decidedly uneventful journey. Well, maybe for you. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due a good brush down and a treat or two, wouldn't you? Indeed. Alright. So, I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end the episode here. And then we will continue with the next thing when we come back. See if we get any word from the shinobi about Alphinaud's potential whereabouts. Or something else will happen. Who knows? Alright, but for now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.